Welcome back to the Local Footy Show as we salute yet another Bendigo Bank local footy hero. And this week we dips our lid to the man who's the #1 ticket holder in the Bellarine Peninsula Football League, Drysdale Football Club legend, Bull Bennett. Known to all and sundry as Bull, Bull Bennett is a Drysdale and Bellarine football legend, filling almost every on-field and off-field role since his playing debut in 1955. And he's seen a lot of changes in the game.
Oh, there's a lot of changes, all right. Not for the best, I don't reckon either. I reckon football was probably good the days I played, when you could handball, take a mark, but not consistently handballing like they do these days.
But Bull reckons things have changed for the better in other ways, especially for families.
The best thing ever happened when Football Geelong came and took over all of this. The thing that was going on with local football was always netball, and that's a family, complete family involvement, and that's got to have it, and that's why I reckon it's the best thing about local football.
When we first moved into the area, Brian was playing here at Drysdale. His name was synonymous with the Bellarine Football League and the Drysdale Football Club. He had the reputation of a fairly strong enforcer in the league, but was also a very, very good player in his own right. He's occupied most positions around the club, from coach to president to captain to he's now a life member and he's #1 ticket holder of the league. And just, you know, he's one of those people, and when people talk about Drysdale Football Club, Bull Bennett's name comes to the fore.
You've had a huge career in local footy. What are some of the highlights for you?
Oh, there's been many. I'd say first time I was captain and coach and we won a premiership, I'd played in plenty of them, and I've played in a lot since. But I think that was probably a highlight because it gives you a bit of self-satisfaction, doesn't it? And over the period of my time here, I've been lucky to play with many good footballers, and I reckon one in particular was probably the best country footballer I've seen in David Brown, and had the pleasure to play with him. And I suppose then later on down the track, I was lucky enough to be in our side's team of the century. I was really pleased with that.
His father is a life member of the footy club, his brother's a life member of the footy club. His kids played here, his grandson plays here now. You know, the Bennett family have been sensational, and Brian being the #1 member of that family.
And Bull is renowned for his passion for interleague football. Fittingly, the medal for the best player in Bellarine representative matches is named in his honour.
You can play at your club level, but if you can make it the best one that you can play when you're playing club football, your best football you can play is representative football. And yeah, I was always queuing up to get to there and play that. I thought it was a pleasure.
I've known him all my life mainly around the football club. He's a life member, played 220 games. He's also a life member of the league and still actively involved in the interleague process. He also brings plenty of wit to the club, and I don't think there's a member that wouldn't know him. Great fella.
He's a legend of the club. He's been around forever. I haven't just been involved with footy with him. He's a big member of the bowling club and the tennis club around the town. I can remember a funny story where we used to have a World of Sport day in the cricket rooms on a Sunday morning, and Brian was full of the whole, the concept, and he was the main man on the selection panel, and he's a very funny man.
He's a big, loud fella. Always got a joke. If you ever want any advice, Bull's always happy to give it to you.
Now, the people that keep local footy going are the volunteers. Are they getting harder to find?
Yes, they are, actually. If you have a look at this club, to what it was when I was a president, to what it is now, and all the junior sides, I think there's 14, 15 junior sides, and parent involvement is pretty good at that level. But I think as you get up to seniors, it's a bit harder to get people to go on committees and do the jobs that nobody gets a pat on the back for. They think they should get paid or whatever, but that's not on, is it?
And Bull wins a $250 account voucher from our good friends at the Bendigo Bank. No Bull.